Hello and welcome to Sovereign RPG. I am Sovereign and today we are looking at Mythic Heroes. It came out around the 21st of October. I've just been checking it out for a couple of days. We're back on the mobile game series. We're basically just going to go over the actual mechanics of the game. We're going to go over the shop. We're going to see what is good about the game, what is bad about the game, the pros and cons, what's different than any other game of this same genre, and if it brings anything new to the table. So let's get straight into it. It's your basic hero collector game. You're going to be getting your cards, you're going to be getting your heroes, you're going to be unlocking them, leveling them, getting different enhancements done. Nothing really new there. There are some differences where if you actually go in and you want to actually ascend different cards, it only requires one of said card when it comes to the actual ascending of the SSR hero. Now this may change later on in the game. I'm not massively far. I'm a few days in, just checking it out from the beginning. So at the end, when you're getting up to those further legendary ascensions, it may take more cards to do that, but so far it's been one card for SSRs. It's been one for the first of the standard SRs, but you're not really going to be using them because they're not really that good. It's not like other games where you're going to have low level SR guys or you're going to have A-star guys in other games that you can actually ascend to being really good. But so far I haven't had the need to. I've been getting quite a decent amount of SSR. I've been playing free to play the entire time. I haven't put a single penny into the game, and the game has given me quite a few things that is a bonus. So when it comes to the heroes, you got the enhancement. You use other lower class cards that you get. So when you do the summoning, you get cards, and those cards can be used to upgrade and enhance a hero. This one right now, Susano, we have a +6. Now the general sort of genre of the game, the actual theme of the game is legendary heroes and gods of all different kinds. So if we have a quick look at the portraits, you got like Lucifer, we got Iset, Lilith, Nua. It's just different gods of different eras, different cultures. You got Zeus, Athena, Susano, which is just a legendary hero, god of sea and storms. We got Artemis, Dionysus, Persephone, Izanami, Hades, Gorgon, Medusa, Anubis, lots of different things like from Egyptian mythology, Greek mythology, Chinese mythology, like Lubu, who is, I don't know if any of you have seen the anime that was on Netflix where they have the gods versus the legendary humans of all time. A lot of guys are actually in that as well, and it kind of felt like I was playing the collector hero version of that series. Now it could be, maybe there's something that has actually got something to do with it, but they've even got things like Joan of Arc, the French lady who done some stuff back in the day. So let's go back into the heroes. You got the level up option, which is standard stuff. Comes with 3 requirements. It comes with gold, stardust, and XP. The stardust is used at like every 10 or 20 levels, depending on what sort of stage you are in the leveling process. There's a lot of different things you're going to be collecting. There's a lot of items that you're going to be collecting, and there seems to be no limit. So you don't have to pay to like get more slots. You don't have to do any of that stuff. That's something off the table, which is going to be helping those free-to-play guys out quite a lot. You get a lot of cards. You get a lot of summoning scrolls. I've still got a load in there. I wait until there's 10 at a time and I'll grab 10 at the same time. And the final way is to ascend, as we were talking about earlier, where it requires one card of the lowest level of that said card, and you can upgrade that across the board. So we got this, I think this one's been ascended 3 times and it's gone to legendary 1 status. We have the equipment where you have a standard weapon in the middle. It does have a quick equip option, so if you know what one you want to have in there, if you want to have defense, all of these have different kinds of abilities and bonuses that these give you. The fire ones give you increased damage dealt. The reduces damage on the stone, on the water, it increases shield and healing abilities. So you can have different things in here to make heroes sort of different depending on what you actually equip them with, which is a massive bonus because usually they just have the standard stuff that goes across the board. So this guy we are using fire because he is our damage dealer. He's our big damage dealer at the moment. Sano is being my carry because I haven't got another carry toon at this moment in time, but we have picked up quite a few nice SSR heroes. We got Adun, which you get for free. You got Athena, which again comes for free the first time, one of the best bubble tanks in the game. You got Flora, which is a semi-decent mage DPS. Anubis is meh. I was using him for a while. Adun is the healer. Sasanu's going to be your carry DPS. If you played other games like this, Susano is kind of like the guy that teleports to the back line depending on where you place him, and he can take out those back really quickly, and he does a hell of a lot of bloody damage. Zeus you get for free. He's a decent MH DPS, does an AoE on his ultimate. He's okay, he's not great. And Nagakanya is a real good one as well. It's another bubble support guy. that we use, that I currently use, Joan of Arc, is melee DPS, which also has support bonus buffs, etc., to raise people's attack. And then the SR guys, which we don't really use in this game, which is okay because you use all of your SR guys, the extras that you get to level up and enhance your SSRs. Right, so let's go through the different mechanics within the game. Now we've gone through the heroes, what the heroes are about, how to upgrade them, etc. We have the astrolabe. Then astrolabe is sort of like your AFK timer. So when you're going AFK and you're not playing the game, it builds up inside here and you get certain stuff. An hour 26 has passed and you get XP, you get different like sort of the stardust, you get different memory, like chest fragments that actually give you when you get to a certain amount of them, 100, you can unlock stuff in the chest. You get all kinds of different items in here. And then you get this speed up over time. So productivity every 14 minutes and 15 seconds. You can confirm and then you speed that up and that will give you extra stuff. You get that while playing the game, while doing quests instead of in your journal. There are 3 different layers. So there's the outer layer. Once you get these 4 points, it goes into the inner layer. Once you get enough of the inner layer, you go into the center layer, which gives you big bonus points for a lot of different stuff. You get a lot of really good stuff in here if you manage to get to the core. All of this is explained to you within the actual tutorial. But if you're one of those people that like to skip the tutorial, which I do as well, and you get into the game and then suddenly think, oh shit, I don't know what I'm doing, this one will help you out. So inside we have the museum. The museum, it basically upgrades when you upgrade certain monsters. When you upgrade certain of your heroes and gods, you can upgrade them and it will give you levels and it'll give you bonuses to HP, PvP damage bonus, attack, defense, etc. And it has for every different UR and SSR, none for the SR characters. Just for a little bit of a bonus in there, we have the guild where you have your actual guild boss that you fight, the Blade Wraith. You can go in there. I've already done that 2 times today. It's the same as a lot of other games in this way. You got the lobby where it shows you all of your different people in the guild. You have your Colosseum where you go in and join for the epic showdown. You can enter battlefield in 43 hours. It does that when your actual guild signs up for the battleground. You have the guild market where if you do quests for the guild and you're killing the actual boss, you do get stuff you can buy in here. Some decent stuff in here. There's a lot of different things in there. There's the wishing fountain where if you drop in, you get guild activeness, guild badges, and you get energized Omni Stone. And you have the fortune altar, which you can actually use when you accumulate 400 activity points. You get a fortune coin, and when you use that fortune coin, you can get stuff inside of here. There's the estimated trove. You put in and put in and put in. Everyone in your guild puts in, and then someone wins what comes out of it. So we have the arena standard PvP stuff. You go in there, you fight, you get your ladder. I haven't got any available right now because I've done my ones for today, but you go in and it's just like you have your defenses. You set your defense team up. Get rid of this dude. We'll stick you in there. Stick you in the back. Dun dun dun. Get rid of you and put you in there, and that's going to be our defensive team. You have your records and your defense layout, and you can challenge standard PvP stuff. Nothing different there. You got a market in there for when you do PvP to unlock different things. We have the leaderboard. The leaderboard will give you sort of when you go into the rewards, when you unlock it, you're going to get a lot depending on how far your server's progressed and how many people have got to certain levels in the progression. So you're going to be going through and clicking all those and getting loads of the premium currencies. We have the marketplace, which has several things. We got the general store, which can be sort of diamonds and gold. You got your guild store, guild tokens, Pantheon, which comes with the actual divinity, where it comes with the Pantheon badges. You got the arena with the arena badges, tribute with the tribute badges, etc. All the different things in the game will give you different things, and there's different things in each of the shop, and you can unlock these as you're playing all the different parts of the game. We have the Fable Algora. This is where you send your guys off on missions, and it takes 2 hours, 1 hour, depending on what one you got, and then after that time you dispatch them all and collect them all. There's no VIP that unlocks these things, so you have to dispatch all and collect all, so you don't have to spend money to actually get the easy quality of life stuff that's in there, which is another bonus for the game. There's only really the monetary store stuff is like you can close it all down, collapse it all, or there's only really comes up in certain spots. It doesn't come up all over the place, so if you go in, it's not going to pop up in the heroes, just covering shit. So that's another little bonus. You got the Pantheon. So the Pantheon is kind of your trial where you go in and you kill loads of things and you move to certain points. It's a lot less like interactive as a lot of other games I've played like this, like AFK Arena and stuff, but it's very similar on those aspects where you go in and you'll go do a certain amount of things. You collect coins along the way. Those coins will unlock bonuses to make your guys stronger as you're progressing through and fighting. Nothing new there. That's going to be something that is going to be in a lot of these types of games. You've got the Trial of Ascension, which one gives you XP, one gives you Stardust, and one is open every Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and you just complete 2 of those a day. So that one's the Stardust, gold, gold and XP just from killing those bosses. You don't have to kill them. It's just the more damage you do over time, the more chests that you get. So that's always going to be nice in there. We have Hades Hell. This is basically where you have the campaign to get the XP, just getting through, unlocking different parts of the game by doing the campaign and getting XP. Now, Hades Hell is sort of like a tower mechanic where you'll go in and each level of the tower floor, you'll have a certain amount of all of these things that are going on over here. So all of these things that go on over here, different levels have different sort of debuffs. So the current one I'm on, which is floor 2, which is difficult as hell because it's actually reduces healing received by 100%. Insane. There's no healing there, so you have to stack up the DPS, and I haven't got enough DPS characters to actually push through this as much as I'd like to. I'm going to be waiting a little bit, but this, when you complete these, it gives you a stupid amount of Stardust for you to upgrade the next 10 to 20 levels of your characters, of your heroes and your gods. So we've seen the bag and everything that's in the bag. In the journal, we have daily quests, we have weekly quests. Now, every time you unlock something, it puts a puzzle piece up here, and when it unlocks a certain point, so 4 may have a big chest there, 2 might have a little chest there that you click on and you unlock as you're going through it. The weekly ones, as you can see here, we still need to do a couple of things on this weekly one. It's just started again. And then we have all of the achievements. Now, the achievements do give you quite a lot of decent stuff. You get a lot of premium currencies for doing the achievement, and there's a lot of different achievements that you can do. You get different heroes, summoning stuff, and VIP points. The VIP points just give you extra things as you're going through, little bonuses of gold and XP, etc. And there's a lot of events going on. You got the rookie login, which gives you one of the best characters in the game at the end of it, but you still need to get more of his cards to upgrade him. It sort of, when you ascend them, it puts a max level limit and it ups it every time you ascend them. So you're going to need to be getting a lot of Lucifers as you're going through the game. But you get Idun on day 2, which is one of the best healers. There are better ones, but it's definitely a good one to use from the beginning. And then you get loads of these different like summoning things. You get 10 summoning things every day until day 7 where you get your Lucifer. You got the rookie handbook stuff, which gives you crap loads of actual diamonds, the premium currencies, so you can do more summoning. Personally, I would use all those diamonds that you do get on summoning and not buying stuff from the marketplace, etc. Summoning is way more important. Getting those ascension cards, if you can try and get those SSR cards as much as possible. You have the campaign memoir, which every time you unlock a certain thing, you get 10 more of these summoning points. They do give you a lot of these summoning points, which is really, really nice. And then you have the shops. So you got the rookie packs. They can be from very low to very expensive. Now, there is PvP in the game, and you're not going to get to the top of the PvP ranking without actually paying into it, because you do need a lot of XP. You do need to level up your guys really quickly and get them to be really strong. Eventually, once like the servers reach the level where everyone's at the sort of top mark, then the free-to-play players will be able to start catching up, but that's not going to be for a long time for those free-to-play players. It's going to be very difficult for you guys to actually get that going. So if we have a look at the store as a whole, you got the daily, you got weekly value packs, you got the monthly value packs, and they start off really low, but they're going to go up to $99.99, and it's going to go up and beyond that. So the game is definitely on the more pay-to-win side, especially since it has PvP. You get different unlocks for subscriptions, you get daily rewards and stuff. If you don't mind spending a little bit of money, the game definitely has some cost-effective ways of doing it, some really good ways of doing it. You do get a lot of stuff for free to play, so you do feel like you're keeping up, but eventually it's going to slow down once your achievements start slowing down and your quests start slowing down. All these events disappear from the beginning. You're going to feel like you're going to have to spend to keep up, but don't necessarily feel like you have to. So that's basically what you got in Mythic Heroes in a nutshell. All of the mechanics. There's nothing really new that comes to the game. It's just the general aesthetic. It's the same with a lot of these games, depending on what you like as a theme. It depends on what sort of one that you'll pick up and play. The pros for this game, you do get a lot of stuff at the beginning, but not so much that you're overwhelmed. The game actually steadily unlocks the mechanics really nicely. You don't get thrown all of these mechanics all in one go, so it confuses the shit out of you. It's actually quite cost effective. The VIP system isn't there to unlock massive amounts of stuff. A lot of the quality of life stuff, like the dispatchable and like collect all quest stuff, is part of the game. It just comes with it. There's things like quick equipping gear on your heroes and stuff like that is also comes free with the game, so you don't have to put money into it to get these sort of things unlocked. The cons is the same as every other game of this kind. There's nothing really new brought to the table. The graphics, depending on if you like the little 2D AFK arena type stuff, then you'll really like this, but if you don't and you prefer a little bit more of a 3D aspect like your Raid Shadow Legends, etc., then this is going to be not for you. The graphics are very basic. But other than those things, you got a pretty damn decent game. I'm having a little bit of fun with it. I'm going to continue playing it for a while on the side when I'm running around doing my stuff and going in between mine and the kids' house and blah, blah, blah. But I hope you found this useful, guys, whenever you want to decide to play the game or not. I want to thank you all for watching. Remember to like and sub for all your mobile gaming content, fly safe, and avoid local chat scams.